Hello and welcome to Brodual. For today's spotlight we've got an armor set and two weapons. The Avatar of Balthazar armor set, Lilith's Sickle and the Reaper's Necroxym Greatsword. First up is the Avatar of Balthazar armor set. The armor is made by Newermind43, the same person that made some other great mods like the Half Sword and the Dinosaurus era. The set can only be crafted at the Skyforge and comes with 4 pieces: armor, helmet, boots and gauntlets. And they all take a mixture of ebony ingots, leather strips and corundum ingots to craft them. You'll find all of the pieces under the Daedric section of the crafting menu, and they share slightly lower stats compared to their Daedric equivalents. Everything here has been made from scratch, so it definitely has its own unique look to it, featuring a set of glowing eyes on the helmet and other light sources on the armor set itself, making the armor look slightly different depending on what ENB you're using at the time. In vanilla the lights will be white, with the ENB we have installed they're more red, and with a very vibrant ENB they'll look bright red. Overall it's another great mod by Newermind43.
And for today's second mod we have another weapon under the Lilith collection, and this time it's a custom scythe called Sickle. The mod comes with a two-handed version that uses battle axe animations, and it can be crafted at a forge under the Daedric tab, with its stats being slightly higher than a Daedric battle axe, but also costing quite a bit more to craft. The mod also comes with a one-handed variant, which in itself comes in 3 different versions: the standard version, an optional 30% bigger version, and the third option titled Insane. Like the two-handed version, it can also be crafted at a forge under the Daedric tab, with its stats being slightly higher than a Daedric war axe, but again also costing quite a bit more to forge. The Sickle is by far the most detailed weapon the author has ever made, but it still fits in nicely with some of the later weapons in the Lilith collection, like the Reaver and Disembowler. So if you like this, then you'll probably also like those too, and you can find them on the mod page.
And finally today we've got the Reaper's Necroxym Greatsword. The mod adds a greatsword to the game that comes with its own backstory and quest for you to receive it. To get the sword you'll have to discover Necroxym's tomb, which is located to the northwest of Falkreath. Search the remains of the body that you'll find there and you'll receive a book with his story inside. Once you've read his story you'll learn the crafting recipe for the sword, and as long as the book is in your inventory you'll be able to craft it.
You can actually craft 2 different versions of the sword, a replica and the original. The replica costs less to craft, and as long as you have the book in your inventory you're ready to go. The original, however, needs you to have the book in your inventory and be a level 100 enchanter. The reasoning behind that is because of the extremely powerful enchantment on the weapon, which includes Soul Trap, Steal Life, and extra damage dealt under Moonlight to the undead and werewolves. Mod makers usually just release weapons on their own that are craftable, so it's nice to see Reaper stepping out and adding a different kind of method to obtain the weapon, and it ends today's spotlight. All 3 of today's mods come from authors we've covered plenty of times over the past few months, and we've clearly seen how much they've all improved, so remember to leave an endorsement or favourite if you enjoyed them. And if you're still here and want more mods, then check out yesterday's library video, which covered all of the mods we've covered over the past few months in a single video. We'll see you this weekend for bits and bobs, and thanks for watching.